injuries detected. Please seek medical assistance prior. How may this unit assist you, Commander? Paradise Island is a sparsely populated landmass located off the west coast of Eden's primary continent. The island is host to idyllic coastlines, verdant flora, and extremely hostile protectorate garrisons. Plan your visit accordingly.
Столько главное оружие. Слить бы это оружие и все. Ну, у меня же должен быть ящик. Фига, 11 уровень. Странно, что здесь нет той же шляпы, допустим, для разбора. Почему? Это вообще у меня такой нету даже. А вот здесь есть. А типа украденные нельзя разобрать, бред же. Почему? Что, им жалко было, что ли? Просто вообще какой смысл от этого? Откуда мне это вообще говно здесь? Может, продать можно? Почему, допустим, кепку не разобрать? Если ее в хлам. Теперь можно ли? Все, нельзя. Куда все вещи? Кстати, надо разные шмотки в одну. Эх, здесь менять, что ли? Как менять-то?
Just one. Purpleberry bunch. Suck it, chew it, you can do it.
Может, продать можно этот хлам. Что за снайпа? Ничего.
Can't get anyway. Need some? Sure.
Надо еще для него найти новая какая-то пушка.
I've been bartering with defectors. Traded one force rocket for a whole cannon for Steve Force.
Don't go into that cheap saloon if you got a lick of gumption. They got no tolerance for it. Why do you think I'm at?
Что, они разные все автоматы? Надо вот на стол. Да, ну пока это вроде самый сильный по урону. А еще, кстати, для ближнего боя что-то было. Ну или на этот взять. Только оружия, которые у меня были. Бля, ну фиг знает, тут урон будет уменьшен. Короче, ладно, поможем корешку этому, когда он в следующее поселение. А еще корпорация, я хочу помочь, да, там привести предателей, ну, которые считаются антагонистами. А вот на юге там задание вот этих южан. Но я хочу за северян, которые злые. Ну, сейчас проверим этот пистолетик новый. Я его улучшил еще.
Health benefits available at your request.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just give the signal.
Что, ничего не меняется? Никого не видит. Вот там часть города захвачена вообще. Поселение крабы захватили. А, походу я не могу вообще даже дострелить. Блядь, ты еще потратил на говно, что ли? Прошел для ближнего боя. Он не может достреливать.
Knew you had my back.
Блин, откуда больше? Где?
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Let's see this.
Зачисти здесь все. Я думаю, на это дадут задание какое-нибудь. Что, они будут за нас? Протекторат это вот хороший. Что я, конечно, она нападет, если я это пройду. Ну, вообще здесь. Че, больше квест взять? Либо это... Когда нас предали, в начале игры я впал в кому, он получил ожоги, его спас этот врач. Хотя врач на стороне вот плохих. Ну, корпорации. Привет, Сергей. Да пофиг, я 2 дня не могу уснуть. Поэтому я на работе был, и завтра на работу. Мне не до нее. По-моему, нормальное видео там лицо. Ну, видишь, камера новая, хуй его знает. А что-то он здесь отшельником живет.
Has my mind been set upon by shadows? I thought you dead.
Can't imagine why you think that. I've only
Задание
been gone
спутника.
4 years.
Oh, back from your little saunter then, are you? Head all cleared? I must say you took quite the perambulation. I hope you didn't wear out your rotation adapters.
Ну-ка, я сел иду сейчас.
Commander, please. We just got here.
Leaving again, of course. It's what you do best, isn't it? At least this time I know better than to suffer hope you'll return.
Не, просто у меня есть очки навыков. Что мне даст медицина? Животные есть. Крабы же тоже считаются животными, наверное. Там сначала...
You came back, and this one who travels with you. Who are they anyway? Another Earth Directorate cast-off?
Блядь, уже ему нельзя ничего сказать. Так, ладно, сделаем иначе сейчас. Чтобы посмотреть, сколько там надо было на замок. Очки навыков даются только один раз в 2 уровня. Это не то. Они что, живые? Вот, входит труп. Вот третий нужен будет. Ну, придется нам на это потратить, но... Блять, мне приходится еще и огнестрелку качать. Ну, на харде как бы я не могу играть как хочу. Я должен думать о том, что я играю на харде. С животными я часто сражаюсь, чаще, чем с людьми. Потом все взлом еще учить. Короче, 350 рублей. Куда шлем? Короче, говно. Ну, пофиг.
Anyway, need something? Sure.
Мне бы нужен, ну как здесь, вот VIP-клиент, модификация. Вообще проверить сразиться с врагами без этого шлема, ну... Тут типа увеличивается броня, сколько у тебя денег? У меня денег нормально. Если бы такую найти сюда. Как синенькую заменить? Почему нельзя?
Anyway, need something, Commander? Sure.
Everyone, paradigm is the pinnacle of social order. Why? Because the matriarch herself designed it, and as sovereign
Европеянки еще немного по-тупому сделал перс.
Howdy, Zeb. You look... well.
Has my mind been set upon by shadows?
Can't imagine.
Oh, back from your little saunter then, are you? Head all cleared? I must say you took quite the perambulation. I hope you didn't wear out your rotation
За
adapters.
это больше опыта получаю, наверное.
And who precisely are you? Another Earth Directorate cast-off? So, you are keeping company these days. Just not mine.
Я что, они геи.
Hang fire, Commander. Look, I'm not just here to gas you up with empty apologies. I want to set things right between us.
Oh, now you want to help. Where were you when the war happened? Or when I was being carted off to mental refreshment? Where were you when I actually needed you?
I know I let you down before, but give me a chance to earn back your trust. There must be something I can lend you a hand with. I know you haven't given up the fight.
I haven't the time to patch your bleeding conscience, Niles. I'm in a situation that demands my full attention.
It's Baines. My team's been caught. Pharaoh and March are dead. Protectorate are holding the rest for interrogation. A ship is inbound to take us off-world, to the consul himself. I barely managed to evade capture. Damn it! It looks like the data went through, but there's something wrong with the connection. The cipher isn't transmitting.
Found her! You there! Step away from that terminal at once!
Audra? Fuck! It's all coming apart.
I knew something was wrong. What have you gotten yourself into here, Zeb?
That was one of my operatives. I organized the mission to infiltrate the Vox to acquire valuable intelligence. But obviously, something's gone wrong. Without that cipher, the intelligence is worthless. But I'm more concerned about my people at the moment. If you're sincere in your desire to help, prove it. Rescue my friends before that ship departs with them on board. Please. Do you think me unaware of that obvious fact? But as I said, these are my friends. This was my plan. Regardless of the risks, I must try and see them return safely.
Sounds like a mission for two of the Earth Directorate's best. Don't you think,
Вообще я
Commander?
хотел бы быть за протекторат.
It has to do with the location of a vault rumored to house the Protectorate's greatest technological advancements, including its skip drive designs. That's all I'll say for now.
You can't be serious. We're headed that way anyway.
After all this time, one would think I'd have learned to hope for little and expect less. Loath as I am to admit it, I am in sore need of help here. if you change your mind. But I fear the window for a miracle is closing.
Обязательно нужно помогать.
Seeing Zeb again went different than I expected. Not that I had high hopes for tears and confetti, but damn. Yes and no. There's a shadow over him wasn't there before. A meanness. It's difficult to describe. Even tougher to be on the receiving end. Maybe I ought to apologize straight away. But I'm not convinced I did the wrong thing, leaving. Had I stayed, who knows? Likely I'd have gotten us both killed. I wasn't... Yes, Commander. Was there anything else you needed? Oh, yeah? What's needling you?
Unless you've changed your mind about helping, I really haven't the time for you right now. Your friend's right.
In the Earth Directorate, we call it information gathering.
Fine. Ask your questions.
Actually.
If you must know, it was my sister. A neighbor reported her for some misconduct and she was taken to be refreshed. I never heard what her alleged crime was meant to be. The woman who returned was nigh unrecognizable. The injustice of it rattled me. And once I began to look into what had happened, the more discomfort I felt. Then I met Niles. He told me the truth about other colonies. Made Arcadia feel so small, claustrophobic, repressive. And my smoldering resentments became a full conflagration. Stop there. I know what you would ask, but I've done my best to put that unpleasant experience behind me. Please respect my wish to avoid reopening closed wounds. The Crabbles? They keep people away who might otherwise stumble into my operation here. I feel kindly toward them. Animals can sometimes prove more compassionate than their more evolved counterparts. I afford the Crabbles their space, and they afford me mine.
Да, у него, кстати, крабы эти защита. А я их бить начал.
Ah, of course. Hogarth and his unfortunate charges would be top of mind if you've explored the nearby settlement. I sympathize with the plight of those in Westport. They want nothing to do with me, of course, or anyone outside the Sovereign's grace, which has been to my benefit. I do believe that one day, the truth of the Protector's iniquity will be too obvious to ignore. But for now, not even a crowbar could pry open all those shut eyes.
Я все равно уничтожу корабли.
Unless you've changed your mind about helping, I really haven't the time for you right. Okay. If they're sending a ship, that means my people are being held on the Vox's landing pad. Use my call sign so they'll know you for an ally. I'm certain Niles remembers it. And do exercise discretion, as well as caution. The guards at the Vox won't hesitate to fire upon you, should you be discovered.
Not to worry. This is exactly the sort of thing we're trained to handle.
Yes, but the uniform doesn't stop bullets, as I'm sure you recall.
Good thing we know a doctor then.
Then let's hope the ship also takes its time arriving, and that my friend's pain threshold withstands any attempts to soften them up for the console. I'll answer what I can.
Вот этот компьютерный зон. Вот перки редко дают.
Do you always put your hands on other people's things?
Это враг внутри.
Give the order and I'll take care of it, Commander.
Engaging hostile life forms.
Ну это же плазменный выстрел.
Sit or sprint?
Emergency protocol syringes primed.
Predicament for an anti-bottom runner like me. Wish I never snuck in here to begin with. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Nah, it was a great idea. So much stuff for the taking around here. Motherload of loot. Plenty to get me back in the sprat race. Just didn't account for all these crabbles. Real fly in the old ointment. I could just sit tight, live lean off all these supplies, hunt the crabble skedaddle, or maybe open the door and bolt. Seems like a good idea. Nah, it's a great idea.
Это же боеприпасы кончаются. Но эту винтовку еще тоже не обстреливал.
Sensing threat.
Ребят, вот получше пистолет. Долго стрелять. Ненавижу такие с одиночными выстрелами. Ну, типа затворные вроде или как. Ну, можно нафиг вообще ломать потом. Мы уже стали посильнее. Я не пойму, где эти сейфы открывать. Где-то на корабле. Какие-то нужны улучшенные ключи. Вообще я не видел, где они там. Там, короче, какой-то постоянный буст мелкий. Вот это его должен за предательство отвезти к протекторату. А как он пойдет добровольно? Да, вначале надо найти вот этого, который здесь жил. Типа он предал протекторат. Нас-то послали сюда с земли, да никого нет, чтобы разобраться с протекторатом. Нас подставили. Хочу занять их сторону. Ну так коррупционеры. Типа нахера подчиняться земле, если вы далеко от нее? Вот это, короче, через 200 лет. Ну, 250. Ой, 350. Мне можно из похмелья. Все друг на друга доносят.
I worry Zeb's in over his head with all of them. Sure.
А теперь в этот городок. Тот мужик давал квест где-то там. Но туда даже еще не могу зайти. Че, нужно перебраться через мост. Уже еще протекторатская зона, но меня там сразу стреляют. Может прокрас, наверное. Может, если за них быть, то они отпустят это так. Ну да, это верстак, по-моему. Раз он там стоит, значит, в принципе, там можно что-то делать. Он где-то сидит, что ли?
Our enemies envy our prosperity, disdain our sense of community. They sneer at our contentment.
Huh. Well, at least it's not shooting the water anymore.
Why? Because the matriarch herself designed it, and the sovereign embodies and executes on it. Throughout history, human societies were constantly out of balance.
Visitors, huh? Just meandering about, free of any appointed minder?
Вот,
Not so
Протектората,
sure I ought
кстати,
to be
чуваки.
speaking with you. If you need someone to talk to hereabouts, I suggest you seek out Vigilant Hogarth. That tall, stately building back yonder is his domicile. Do hate to come off impolite. If you're so inclined, we can pick this up later, after you two confabulate. Apologies, but I don't believe I should be discussing such matters with you without permission. Once you report to the Vigilant, I'd be happy to speak freely. Word to the wise, despite what you might hear, we still consider ourselves part of the Protectorate. Anyone spots an outsider engaging in misdeeds might just open fire.
Странно, что на них еще не напали, южные. Тут же как бы, ну, нету проблем пройти. Плюс вот здесь южные уже. А, ну, может, они просто подступают сюда, тут много солдат было. Ну, и меня послали захватить вот здесь завод. Но я пока это не делаю для южных, потому что я буду против них. Ну, это торговцы, они захватили вот здесь деревню. Бывшую этих. Весь остров был. Протектората.
You are the raw material for perfection. From the lowliest subject to the most exalted vigilant, we must all fulfill our duty to
No,
the Protectorate.
I just feel sad for them.
All in this together.
It's even in their name. Auntie's choice.
Huh, don't take your meaning.
They don't have the balanced hand of a sovereign. Just a normal person making random imperfect decisions.
Trust the plan, preserve set progress, sustain the system, serve the sovereign.
Prudence dictates we cherish all we have and defend it.
The matriarch, working with and through the sovereign, devised the paradigm, a meticulously designed marvel where, if each of us does our part, produces glorious bounty for all.
How empty are the lives of empty subjects that they need to rely on consumerism to find meaning?
Species can unbalance even the most robust ecosystem.
Hello. I'm here often. Goodbye. This unit enjoys our banter.
Auntie's choice. Don't fret. The system is resilient. The system abides. But now, more than ever, we must all do our part to maintain it. Keep doing your job with
Nice weather we have been having, or not having. Goodbye.
as ever. But prudence dictates we give it a little extra added zeal for now, just to offset any minor disruption.
Gray gone astray. Focus stays at bay. You mentally refreshed. That you have entered a recreant locality. Record states as follows. All inhabitants are declared
Conversation is not possible at this or any time.
Ну, я говорю, я буду за протекторат, поэтому я не буду им мешать. Наверное, видимо, я так вангую, что то население не обязательно, что крабы убили. Крабы пришли на толпы. А тетя Клео, эти торговцы, они, наверное, ту зону расстреляли, ну, разбомбили здесь. Меня послали туда на юг, добомбить еще что-то. Типа они их атакуют. И еще у моста здесь у них, ну, маленький отряд.
Feeling distracted, daydreaming on the job. Mental refreshment centers are there to help you.
Вот и Чарльз.
Sovereign chose Eden, the perfect ecotope as our home, and devised the paradigm as
Я должен его сдать.
great way to
Он
maintain
предал.
it.
Insufficient zeal is defense against seizure, sabotage,
Она пропустит на
and/or
север.
manipulative indoctrinatory falsity.
Greetings, non-protectorate wretches. With regret, I must inform you that those outside our glorious society may not take freely from our stocks, as our subjects do. However, I may offer you a limited selection of premium items for moderate respective fees. Initiating.
Это когда ж херово накапливать. В чем смысл тогда? А, ну он типа и против врагов, и против себя, ёпта. Он только что я поднял у него же, ему же продать. Это чертежи или уже то, что есть.
Of social order. Why? Because the matriarch herself designed it, and the sovereign embodies and executes.
Need some? Sure.
что я думал, это чертежи. Вот я не понимаю, как синенькую менять? Просто, ну, к примеру.
The matriarch chose Eden because she recognized it as the
Странно, если он предатель, почему он тут? Его никто не сдал, если они тут все друг друга сдают.
atmosphere and rich natural resources represent a fascinatingly complex ecological network. To govern it, the matriarch, working with and through the sovereign, devised the paradigm, a meticulously designed marvel where, if each of us does our part,
Ожидаю же, ключ найду где-то.
bounty for all. Naturally, sometimes challenges do arise. We all know how invasive species can unbalance even the most robust
I
ecosystem.
inhaled so much dust and debris during the attack.
The base
Still hurts to breathe.
within Auntie's choice. Though don't fret, the system is resilient. The system abides.
The wireless told me that I'm happy and everything's splendid. I was tempted to feel sad after the ocean flooded my house.
To offset any minor
Ну, зомбированы, как в коммунизме. Ну, или в нацизме. Он сказал, что ей сказали по радио, что все хорошо, и похер на затопленный дом.
Trust the plan, preserve set progress, sustain the system, and serve the sovereign.
A fine quote. My favorite is, we must rout all disruptive factors and invasive elements.
We are bound to inform you that you have entered a recreation.
Prudence dictates we eye our neighbors carefully.
Inhabitants are declared treasonous due to
I was sad for a moment because my house got submerged in the flooding. Then the wireless told me everything was splendid. Now I feel much, much better.
Ну, всем мозги промыли. У людей нет свободы слова. Что там может быть?
The wireless said that flood in Westport is routine maintenance to remove the dust that has been building up in outdoors.
Вниз вряд ли спрыгнул. Просто вход. Наверное, это миссия для скрытности, скорее всего, какой-то. Куда бы я пришел? О, запретная зона-то. Я вот либо за них хотел бы, либо вот за Орден Вознесения. Я еще не знаю, кто это. Тоже какие-нибудь фанатики, наверное, религии. Ну, 4 фракции. Торговцы, контрабандисты. И вот эти 2 еще. Ну, после это самые плохие. Я пока не спешу делать квест за тетю эту, за торговцев.
Right now, the paradigm needs our houses underwater. Hopefully it'll need them dry again someday, but until then, it's a short swim down to your possessions. I wish I could program an automech to feel these feelings I'm feeling, you know, instead.
Well, it's infected. Redstone arrives soon, we'll have to start cutting. You locked in here under your own steam and appear reasonably free of cuts, burns, or weeping lesions. So, I assume you're presently devoid of mortiferous injuries. Good. Because we've got more of that than we can handle. You haven't heard? When Antes invaded, they broke the seawall. Flooded nearly half the town below, where most of the domiciles were. A number of our subjects drowned. Others got concussed, or even crushed. A few were electrocuted or exposed to caustics. Took a while for our water purifier to catch up, so some drank tainted water, which is not good for you at all. I'm glad it's working again.
Ну это даже как-то уже как терроризм среди торговцев.
All right. Well, don't let me keep you. Stranger?
Прям как раз торговцы заняли ту деревню. Так, этот остров был их. Они строили все. Но при этом у них промывка мозгов.
He floods our houses, which makes more habitat for fish, which offers us more to eat, which gives us the strength to build new houses.
But then, how do I cook the fish?
You can't fight contentment.
Word on the wireless is that Auntie's choice is years behind us sociologically. So they've started the war to grab any part of the paradigm that they can.
Надо голову найти. Вот это вот от того центра. Нормальный, он как бы дает ассист. Ничего не могу туда закинуть. Хоррор главный, вот с ним надо поговорить, и тогда там с какому-то мужику может помочь можно будет еще. Ну еще предателя-то я видел, но пока с ним не говорил. Что у них тут по виду? Дамбу разрушили, торговцы их затопило.
Apologies, this unit's conversation module is functioning intermittently.
It is my esteemed pleasure to welcome you to Westport, once a shining testament to Protectorate excellence, now a picturesque example of the evils of corporatism. But where are my manners? We do not have much, but please let me offer you some victuals. Tut. I insist. Serving Unit 1. Something for the visitor at once?
Confirmative.
Perhaps you're wondering why I'd open my arms thusly for a stranger. Simple. As the guiding light for humankind, we always put our best foot forward, regardless of circumstance.
The matriarch working with and through the sovereign.
I believe something still can be done. This town can be saved, its people given a reprieve. Were we to acquire the one thing vital to our existence, automech parts. What?
Comestibles served.
We of the Protectorate pride ourselves on our mech programming. Among the vigilant, it is even considered something of a sport. We are not miracle workers, however. Without parts to work with, we've no hope of remaking our mechs to do tasks beyond their initial functions. We need repair mechs, domestic mechs, not combat ones. Serving Unit 1 here is about as much as can be accomplished without replacement parts.
Keep informing on your neighbors, same as ever. But prudence dictates we give it a little extra added zeal for now, just to offset any minor disruption.
if I can return the settlement to a reasonable facsimile of its previous glory, sufficiently functioning by employing mechs reprogrammed to repair and rebuild, the arbiters might see fit to penalize only me, commute the others' sentences, allow them to maintain things around here in the spirit of continuity and such. Hence my use of the term reasonable facsimile. I owe it to every single person here to try. Farewell now.
Я куда делась?
Ah, the itinerant stranger returns. Certainly. What would you like to know?
Он был сразу это говорить, но пофиг.
Our society is built of layers, with the benevolent sovereign at the top. The vigilant are directly beneath him, supporting him, helping to enact the paradigm. We are also tasked with leading the rest of the subjects. There are varying degrees of vigilant leadership needed, depending on where in the hierarchy a subject may be. Why, even the sentinels rely on our guidance, regardless of their thoughts on the matter. But our true calling is to lead the lower classes, who are the beating heart of our society. I suppose when Auntie is eventually driven from our fair island, the sentinels will be coming for me, traitor that I am. Is there anything else? Farewell now. Well, look who it is. What is it? Speak your mind.
Почему только один? Короче, тут ограниченные вопросы и предложения.
What sort of payment do you seek? Don't imagine we have much you need. Enough to lead and inspire those who work there, once at least. I was previously the ranking vigilant on this island. Why do you ask? Difficult place to saunter into. Station's off limits to anyone without the highest security clearance. For anyone lacking reason to be there, it's assured suicide. In exchange for the automech parts we need, I can provide you means to get inside. Never dream of such a proposal in days of reason and quietude. Yet such is the here and now we find ourselves in. Wonderful. My unavoidable march to the gallows feels lighter already. At least now my subjects will have a fleeting chance. The parts can be found at the Euphoria Coast Automech Repair Center to the south. But do not, under any circumstances, tell those stationed there why you need them. To get inside, you will need an access pass from the Ministry of Accuracy. Since we have all been marked as traitors, I cannot create one for you here.
Даже не знаю, откуда он у меня.
Farewell now.
With pride, keep informing on your neighbors. Same as ever.
Ah, the itinerant stranger returns. Parts can be found at the Euphoria Coast Automech Repair Center to... Now, please, make...
Что надо было ему вот про этот ремонт сказать? Ну, если просто я бы сказал, что было бы.
Greetings. It is my... But, sir, perhaps you're wondering why I'd... Oh, we need repair mechs, domestic mechs. Now, we are of like minds. We lack not the skill to do so. Our wily chief mechanist can reprogram the mech, but not without parts. Unfortunately, we lack ready availability of said parts.
Human.
Feeling distracted? Daydreaming on the job? Mental refreshment centers are there to help you. Don't risk falling prey to imperfect thoughts. Go now.
Там еще одно здание было. Еще там предатель этот. Ну, тут два разных задания от двух фракций. Я помогу протекторату и вот предателя. Ну, можно выполнить, может быть, и все, хрен его знает. И за тех, и за других. Ну, два квеста за северян, один за этих. Тата хочет, чтобы типа, чтобы вообще не могли они их ремонтировать. А это хочет починить. Я помогу починить. Да, ну и какой-то предатель здесь протекторат. Еще здание там было.
Our enemies envy our prosperity, disdain our sense of community. They sneer at our contentment.
Видимо, можно еще испортить их пропаганду. Это, наверное, был путь другого там, в южной деревне. Они хотели либо военным путем, либо дипломатией. Видимо, добраться до другого пути. Просто.
Ah, appeared right out of the aether, just as I imagine our proud sentinels do. Like, here I am, your innermost thoughts are known to me, and nobody once hears from you again. Caught me reciting passages from a beacon to the cosmos, illustrating my steadfast fidelity. All subjects prosper under the guidance of our beneficent ruler, the sovereign. That part always hits me directly. To quote my personal log,
Я не помню, за что он
essential
подставил.
passage, rightful and true. Charlton Weintraut.
All fulfill our duty to the Protectorate. We're all in this together.
The matriarch chose Eden because she
Нужно его... Если я ему сразу скажу, что его повесить хотят, уже сбежит.
Did I? Not again. Oh, this? It's a birthmark, skin condition, both, about which I am rather sensitive, thank you very kindly.
Devised the paradigm, a meticulously designed marvel where, if each of us does our part, produces...
Say, you are every bit you seem, yes? Thoroughly on the up and up and in no way a hidden agent? It is widely known that a sentinel is required to stand revealed before rendering judgment. Why, a plot point about that featured prominently in the latest episode of I, Red Cloak.
Of course you believe everything on the Aether Wave. I guess it would be stranger if you didn't swallow the propaganda, even if it does take some heavy dramatic license.
The system abides, but now, more than ever, we must all do our part to maintain it. Keep doing your job with pride. Keep informing on your neighbors. Same as ever. But prudence dictates we give it a little extra.
Well, you appear to be far more fluent with Sentinel procedure than I. Veiled implication understood. If you'll excuse me, I best return to my work tasks.
Is a fellow subject lacking the appropriate zeal for their assigned work?
Aha! Your logic is too high-spirited to be of the Protectorate. Thus, you must be an ally. A rugged, spacefaring frontiersperson type like me. A reference you'll no doubt recognize from those keen Auntie's Choice commercials.
Народом босс там у них занимается контрабандой с этими торговцами. Как я мог не слышала, если я мужик?
Ha! The same ones I immoderately reference. You likely guessed their influence right off, what with my assertive attitude and all. I laugh at danger. I hand-make my own luck. That character is a revelation. You and I are just like him. Get up and go-getters. Say, did Auntie's Choice send you here? Don't fret. I am exceedingly skilled at keeping secrets.
Societies were constantly out of balance. Individualism ran rampant. Depletion of resources and lack of community led to terrible suffering. Poor dears didn't have the firm
Да, его можно на мост отправить, а он не в курсе, что там ловушка.
If I am not the person for it, I would be most surprised. Do tell.
Life of contentment and plenty. We have community, purpose, time.
Ugh, my uncle's child. That side of the family is obstinate and mean. No, I'd hardly risk life and limb trying to convert her.
We have everything we need. Prudence dictates we take a moment to rightly
That seems neither prudent nor wise. I value my neck and do not intend to hang. Oh, did you have another mission in mind? One especially designed for my unique talents? Really? What was he like? Bold, assertive,
Не, на мост
with a
не задаю,
wildly
как его
obstreperous
убедить.
theatrical air?
because she recognized it as the perfect ecosystem.
An audacious proposal. Yet this place, despite its recent humidity, remains comfortable and familiar.
Complex ecological network. To govern it, the matriarch working with and through the sovereign devised the
Да, можно вообще их купить, но это все заново диалог будет.
Hate to dash everyone's hopes. Suppose I am still part of the herd.
Sometimes challenges do arise. We all know how invasive species can unbalance even the most robust ecosystem, like those.
You do that? Really? No, I do not believe your dissemblage. A true go-getter would never resort to such tactics. I see right through it, plain as day. Of course. Toodaloo. Hey there, go-getter.
Do our part to maintain it.
Короче, надо из этих
Why,
пустяшков
hello
купить.
again. Any new business to discuss involving secret sympathies and sugary spoils?
We give it a little extra added zeal for now.
Oh, my assigned profession once was automectalier, but wonder of wonders, I was reassigned. Did you know that could happen? I did not. Vigilant Hogarth tasked me to maintain the morale of other subjects by reading inspiring words from the Sovereign. I have become quite practiced at it. Of course. Toodaloo.
We are bound to inform you that you have entered a recreant locality.
Может, в баре есть.
Quick mental refreshment.
You know, I can't recall seeing any of these protectorate types ever run a
Our target audience here is people who want to forget
Больше
their
не
worries
стало народу.
and sometimes their names. Back already? Anything else I can reckon?
With
tribute pancakes, the sensible, circular, subdued breakfast food. Tribute pancakes, just like the
What'll it be, stranger?
to eat. Such perfect products, the envy of our rivals. But let's not gloat. Another song in an expertly curated playlist, picked out explicitly for you, the Sovereign's Chosen.
Knew you'd be back. What do you need this time? Those hoople heads. First they botched their work up here, now the Grove. If there were medals for incompetence, they'd be well decorated. Well, I thank you for helping them out. Sorry you had to go out of your way. Good eye. Oh, I'd say they're better than nice. Got more armor than a hammerclaw, but better flight handling than the old clunkers we used to stock. If things had turned out differently, it might be someone else standing here, while I'd be off piloting one of those beauties. Don't have the aptitude for flight, apparently. But this role suits me fine. I like the upward mobility, in the metaphorical business sense, I mean.
Ну, это, видимо, ее надо было отвлечь, но я уже этот квест выполнил, ну пофиг.
What? She'll start bleeding fuel during ascent, if not worse. I'd best go and take a quick gander, just in case. Thanks for the tip.
Я просто кинул гранату отвлекающую. Что-то мне нужен был магазин. Ау.
And over there, you see, the fuselage has been modified to endure the pressure of repeated entries, which is... oh, but listen to me blathering on. Tell me what you need, and I'll do my ample best to supply you. I'm
Тоже ничего нет. Неужели такая сортировка тупая? нормально, деньги, когда пушка. А, он такой же. Бля, я тогда этот мог не делать. Ой, вручную тратил. Ну, пипец.
Welcome, welcome. See any? How can I improve your day? The aunties like that.
Нет, куда достать.
See anything you like?
Это их главная пища, чего у них нет. О.
Our enemies envy our prosperity, disdain our sense of community. They sneer at our contentment.
Almost missed the routine certitude of my assigned profession.
The paradigm epitomizes the pinnacle of social.
Hey there, go-getter.
Why? Because
Why, hello again. Any new business to discuss involving secret sympathies and sugary spoils? As a recent convertee to Auntie's Choice, I'd be honored to share my maverick, individualist perspective. Well, I can tell you someone who thinks he's important. Pinckney. Ever since he became interim chief mechanist, he's been crying day and night about that generator. If anything happens to that thing, I worry for his mind. If I am not the person for it, I would be most surprised. Do tell.
Time for recreation. We sleep well at night.
Ugh, my uncle's child. That side of the family is obstinate and mean. No, I'd hardly risk life and limb trying to convert her. That seems neither prudent nor wise. I value my neck and do not intend to hang. Oh, did you have another mission in mind? One especially designed for my unique talents? Of course. Hey there, go-getter. Why, hello again. Any new business? If I am not the person... Ugh, my uncle's child. That seems neither prudent nor wise. I value my neck and do not intend to hang. Oh, did you have another mission in... Of course.
The native flora and fauna, the pleasant atmosphere, and rich natural resources represent a fascinatingly complex ecological network. To govern
Why, hello again. Any new business to discuss? If I am not the person for it, I would be most surprised. Do tell. Ugh, my uncle's child. That side of... I possess an overabundance of both qualities, honestly.
Короче, надо прокачаться и... Опять же, вот, блядь, проблема, что я играю на харде, и мне, допустим, нужен урон там, или защита. Приходится качать. Хотя речь дает там еще урон по людям. Жду еще когда стоит, а может быть.
Why, you got a right serious look in your eye. What happened?
Странно, он говорил, что когда я поговорю с губернатором, он со мной тоже поговорит. Да, остается только помогать губернатору с завода. Но мне да, очень долго. Нашел его из дома здесь, но все обыскивал вроде бы. А, кстати, у меня же его дневник вроде есть. Может, надо этому дать.
Welcome back. Well, look who it is. What is it? Speak your mind. Fair. Under protectorate law, we are bound to inform you that you have entered a recreant locality. Record states as follows. All inhabitants are declared treasonous due to insufficient zeal in defense against seizure, sabotage, and/or manipulative indoctrinatory falsity. Outsider.
This unit's current work task takes priority over conversation. Farewell.
Ну, у них же война идет с южными торговцами. Вот они уничтожили банду и один город Протектората затопило. Так и было. Южные захватили, ну, ту деревушку первую, и теперь идут на вторую. И тут надо помочь либо этим, либо тем. Но я помогу северным, потому что они злые. Блядь, вот тут я мог еще помочь. Надо... Ну, мне его не заставить. Вообще не спал еще за вчера и работал, блин. Как я повлияю? Я в коме 10 лет был. Могу только, наверное, уничтожить город какой-то. Или возродить. Но я-то буду против торговцев. А он, может, туда можно допрыгнуть. У них война идет, я тут при чем? У меня за всеми фракциями нейтралка. Заплавать здесь нельзя. Чё, ладно, нужно тогда на тот завод. Других вариантов нет. Ну, на севере я не могу пройти по мосту. Тут тоже нельзя. Там яд. Больше тут на юге нет локаций. Ну, типа, южане хотят, чтобы я раздолбал завод. А эти хотят, чтобы они смогли починить своих роботов. Я им помогу. О, в такие места я не могу заходить.
Must be at least a few usable parts in here. Ah, it's warped. Just like everything else. Hello there. You wouldn't happen to have found any usable parts in all this debris? Westport's stockpiles of replacement parts are nearly depleted. I need to find some parts to convert some of our auto-mechanicals, non-combat parts. Fortunately, there's nothing here that's salvageable. Auntie's bombs sure take their toll, don't they? Let's just say to fill Westport's needs. If you follow the road heading north, you can't miss it. Used to be a sight to behold, but the war hasn't been kind to it. To any of us.
Так и не скажешь, что они все зомбированные. А тетя поступила этот как террористы, хотя они торговцы.
True enough. A few years ago, I couldn't have imagined us running short of anything. And now here I am, digging through scrap for parts. But I digress. Was there anything else? Need to get back to my hunt, you understand? Unless I missed my guess, this looks like it was transporting damaged and malfunctioning automechs from the Vox station to the automech repair center to the south of here. The center is... Say, you don't work for Antes, do you? This is beginning to feel more than a little like you're digging for intelligence. Fair enough. As I was saying, the automech repair center is south of here. Regrettably, subjects of Westport no longer have access to the repair center. Hence my need to scavenge. Yes and no. The bomb certainly took a fierce toll, but I suspect these were all in various states of disrepair even before Andy's offensive, which has made sorting out where to begin my efforts here rather difficult. There should be a manifest somewhere, but it's nowhere to be found. Nor are the troopers who should have been escorting this. Or their bodies. The only species in these parts that would pose such a threat to an armed escort squad would be crabbles, but the guard at Westport has always made a point of culling them with automechs so they don't get out of hand. Well, yes, they're one and the same. Ah, I see your point there. Not so easy to cull crabbles without operational automechs. Yes and no. Nor are the troopers who should have been escorted. These were stalwart defenders of the Protectorate we're talking about here. Not the spineless stumblewits that comprise the forces of Anti's choice. No. Some other unfortunate fate has befallen them. Could have been any manner of terror brought upon us by Antis. Likewise. And please inform me if you happen upon any usable parts.
Может, в трейлере есть что-нибудь? Подожди, у меня же там какой-то шлем есть. Да, противогаз. Еще надо было шмотку бы какую-то от газа. Показывает, что там враги. Да, я чуть-чуть всего лишь травлюсь. И походу сюда не войти. Может, там будет этот тела бойцов. Хорошо, этот шлем оставил.
Must be at least a few usable parts in here. Aha! Ah, it's warped. Just like everything else.
Я отсюда не спрыгну.
Benefits available at your request.
Ready to waste them on your command.
Combat participants.
Trigger finger's still tired. I'm the one you need to worry about.
Notifying team items. Commander.
Ни хера не устанавливает. Здоровье.
in need of assistance.
Просто берегу. Ёлки. У нее скоро зарядится.
Resuming hostility. Emergency. Confronting threat. Engaging hostile life forms. Protocols.
Вот военный протекторат.
Once we arrive at the automech facility, we'll unload and begin cataloging the state of the various automechs.
Are you recording the drive? Cadet, I do not believe this is what the sergeant intended by documenting the process. Here, allow me to handle it. Now where's the off switch?
Lloyd, we're being bombed! Disembark! Lose formation to the beach, double time! We can take shelter in the rocks!
Короче, вместо бомб убили
Praise
крабы.
the Sovereign. We made it. Halt! Everyone quiet. What's that clacking noise? Oh shit!
Crabbles! Form defensive perimeter type 14A!
Их убила еда. Блин, у этой чуть-чуть заряда. Не хватает до хилки. Ну что-то вот как раз нужно тому рассказать все. Это же даже не квест.
must be at least a few usable parts in here. Aha! Ah, it's warped. Just like everything else.
Их бы всех убить для опыта.
Locked and loaded. Just give the signal.
Все, пойду разобьюсь. Столько тратить ради 5 очков опыта, это пипец.
Let me know when you need a distraction. Ain't nothing there. Things take time, Commander. Hey, got a distraction for you.
Нормально здесь место. А, нихера не нормально. Этот не залезет. Ёп. Если сдохну, сохраняться в бою нельзя. А, блин, сильнее, чем эти. Что такое?
hostilities.
Нет, трезвый никогда не про меня. Я вот сейчас в запое был 5 дней. Сейчас я второй день не могу уснуть. Это из-за интоксикации. И вот, блядь, на работу вызвали и завтра. Ну, 2 дня перетерпеть, потом хоть отлежусь 2 дня. Откуда здесь путь-то был? Там, короче, пещера была, по-моему. О, что-то уникальное. Вроде все. Вряд ли здесь обойду. Ну, вот игра новая, я играю на хардкоре. И нет уже по игре, ну, я думаю, гайдов еще полноценных. И вот я и говорю, в чем разница, даже при том, что я алкоголик и так далее, вот и есть, что я, ну, я не сыкло. И вот когда я вижу, что даже топовые стримеры стримят на средний, когда у них куча тысяч подписчиков, это пиздец. Это унылие. За что на них подписываются? А меня смотрят единицы. На самом деле я тоже облажаться. Но перед кем? 5 людьми. Ну пока такое, ну как бы все равно ж играется. Ну приходится опять же вот играть В зависимости от уровня сложности, а не так, как ты хочешь. То есть тебе обязательно нужна броня. Ты не можешь качать что-то гуманитарное. Иначе как ты будешь кого-то убивать?
Who goes there?
Да, ну в этом вот 2 квеста. От этих и от этих. Эти хотят уничтожить роботов, сделать диверсию, а эти починить. Но они типа считаются плохими. У них общество, ну, зомбировано. А эти торговцы. Но я буду за тех. Хотя по сюжету я приехал, чтобы разобраться с ними.
By orders of Marshal Donaldson, no one comes or goes to the Automech Repair Center without approval. What's your business here?
Now you've done it. Slowing down a ranking Protectorate official is worth 10, 20 demerits if you're lucky.
All right, let's not lose our heads over a simple misunderstanding. You're free to pass. Marshal Donaldson likes to greet new arrivals personally. We'll let him know you're inbound, so no one shoots on sight. Oh, and fair warning, watch out for xeranium gas. We sprung a leak. How observant of you. One more thing. Don't cause any trouble around these parts. Donaldson runs a tight ship and has zero tolerance for lawbreakers. You're free to pass, stranger.
То есть за нахождение 350 опыта, а за сложного грабня в 5 раз меньше. Ну, я еще полчаса сыграю все.
Outsider. Prudence dictates we cherish all we have and defend it.
Outsider.
Он тоже корабли. О, Димон его зовут. Русский, что ли?
Did the authorities send you? Did my torrent of messages finally convince them of the vast crab-like dangers near at hand? What a relief. In here I thought myself dismissed as a loon. I speak of the Crabbles, of course. You must have spied those nefarious Crabbles, roiling, rippling, bubbling, and churning out in the water. No one at the facility believes me, but I've seen it with my own eyes. Crabble numbers have swelled as they gather to defy us. A consortium, nay, an army. Oh, you're right. I could be a secret Crabble and not even know it. Crabbles are the bane of Arcadia. Strong, intelligent, and superior to us in every way. You actually believe me? No, stranger. Thank you. With your confidence and support, I believe the Crabble threat can and will be defeated. Remain strong, and together we will outlast the Crabble! Don't trouble me with automechanical matters. That life is behind me. Ask the quartermaster at the repair facility, assuming she hasn't been devoured by Crabbles. Getting better, I think. The Crabbles have seemed less menacing of late. Maybe our resolve has worn down their warlike spirit. Or maybe they're just biding their time.
Что, давай спрыгнуть.
All that matters is getting these automechs to the Vox relay station.
But Marshal, we must adhere to decontamination procedures.
Greetings, potential. State your business. This unit was engineered to facilitate management of supply inventory at this installation.
Oh, this is surely exciting. Someone is finally trying out my automechanical quartermaster. Show them what you got, quartermech.
Command not understood.
Huh. I thought that would have put it into sales mode. Best look into that later. Please, give it a try yourself.
All wares should be perfectly visible already.
Sorry, it tends to take things too literally. Maybe try phrasing the request differently.
Lull detected. Conversational status uncomfortable.
Does that one compute, big guy?
Affirmative. Initiating commerce is one of this unit's default commands. Initiating commerce.
Даже неизвестно, что вообще тут лучше разбирать, что нет. Все не запомнишь. Походу вот они нужны, чтобы сейфы открывать, которые я нашел. Они такие есть.
Is it me anyway? Need something? Sure.
Примерно надо понимать, что здесь реже. Где все-то? Потому они дороже стоят. Что они для них нужны потом.
State your business.
Oh, unfamiliar clientele. I was just lamenting the lack of new faces around here since supplies stopped arriving. And then you walk in. Name's Hazel. I'm sort of the acting quartermaster around these parts. You need any supplies, talk to my friend the quartermech here. Passed during the attack. Got his face melted clean off by this weird goo. And he was one of the lucky ones. Excuse the mess, by the way. Auntie gave us a pummeling a few weeks back. The old wardens paid the price. Where their courage faltered, a little mental refreshment should do just the trick. That's what I always say. Why overcomplicate perfection? Now what'll it be? You'd think that a fully stocked auto-mechanical repair center would have automech parts, and 9 times out of 10 you'd be spot on. Trouble is, a bunch of supplies went missing recently, right around the time the quartermech completed a routine inventory. As a matter of fact, yes. Recently, when the crates by the wall got too high, it began stacking supplies on the catwalk above.
Protectorate automechanicals feature advanced construction but low adaptability. Fall-throughs in its logic assembly would likely lead it to interpret its programming literally.
Logic can be a funny thing, you understand. One misstep can have the most peculiar results. Delphinia's lab would be the place to search. We use it for storage, and our records indicate the supplies were present and accounted for.
Standard Earth Directorate protocol calls for a thorough grid search of the premises, Commander. Those parts are bound to turn up somewhere.
Are you acquainted with Delphinia? She's a scientist on loan from the Vox Relay, helping with the Zeranium leak and all. Delphinia is not very nice. Or maybe she just doesn't like me personally. Anyway, she's very talented, and I'm glad she's helping out. And I'm never going within 10 feet of her again. Best of luck in your search. Let me know if I can be of assistance. All right, I admit it. The quartermech still needs work, but perfection requires iteration, as the Marshal says. While he's under construction, come to me for any supplies you might need.
Это говно винтовка.
See you soon, I hope.
My heart belongs to the sovereign, and the first sovereign
Что есть простое помещение? Зачем?
prudence dictates. We cherish all we have and defend it.
Здесь что-то... Токсины.
Might be wise to get that large gas cloud a wide berth. Don't think there's anything to gain by getting near it.
Я сейчас с ним поговорю и все на сегодня.
I'm glad that spectacle didn't scare you off. Between the recent attacks and the gas leak, you find us on the razor's edge between reason and panic. Anyway, if you have hands and a will to lend them, I won't turn away help. This gas leak of ours has proven inexhaustible, patient, and insidious. Zeranium is hardly my area of expertise, but it falls to me to find a solution, lest I follow my predecessors to their untimely fate. What happens to any member of the Protectorate who falls short of fulfilling their lifelong oath of service? Execution for the unworthy, and mental refreshment for the salvageable and the stalwart. Dereliction of duty is a heavy offense, and no lesser sentence will fit the crime. I hold myself to the highest standard, but this Zeranium leak, it threatens all that I hold dear. Speak with Delphinia Bryant. She needs all the support she can get, and I'll spare no resources on this particular problem. Her invention, once operational, will provide you a shield from the worst of the Zeranium. Her workshop is just past our clinic. Once you have the shield, see me about the leak. I'll give you all the details. This facility's purpose is the maintenance of automechanicals. When the war kicked off, it became a military asset, and I am its second steward. The old staff should have laid down their lives to repel Auntie's choice. For their failure of loyalty and grit, they were punished, and rightly so. Now, their burden is mine, but I won't allow my unit to suffer the same fate. The situation is deteriorating rapidly, and I need that gas leak fixed. Otherwise, my automechs might as well be paperweights. While I trust that Brigadier Montelli has everything well in hand, that assurance does not alleviate the grim tidings felt in the pit of my bowels. Loyalty and instinct run hand in hand. I'm a Protectorate man, after all. So why should I be ill at ease, despite our stalwart chain of command and dependable kin at the helm? No matter. My unease is nothing when measured against the strength of the Protectorate. See our acting quartermaster, Hazel. She'll know where the parts are and attend to the transaction. What else would disrupt the harmony of our perfect system? Auntie's choice, of course. A chance shot hit the wrong pipe early into their assault. Zeranium wreaks havoc on automechanicals. Every combat-ready mech in the repair hangar was overcharged and beset with behavioral problems. Further damage soon occurred. True, the facility was disrupted, but it was not undone. The Protectorate saw to that. When disorder looms its ugly head, the Protectorate relies on its people to maintain and restore that order.
Ну ладно, короче. Завтра вечером продолжим. Вообще в начале игры с этими сражался с солдатами. Я там не все помню, я пьяный был.